teaching all of you squats lately. Squats are incredibly important, really functional movement. Every time you sit down on a chair, you do a squat. So we do need to be really good at what we do. We can do it more efficient. And also when you're a runner or do any kind of sports, it's so helpful to do your squat correctly. So I teach squats with a broomstick for several reasons. It can help you to know where you're balanced on your feet. And also if you do it in front of a mirror, if you go with the broomstick, you can see where you're not balanced as you go down in your squat. So make sure that your arms and your shoulders are comfortable though. So my shoulders are a bit tight, I'll have it wider. You can come a bit closer if you're comfortable there. And also make sure that the broomstick is on the fleshy part above your shoulders, not on the joint part of your neck. So have it on the fleshy part of the shoulder muscles. Good. Two things to remember when we squat. For this squat, you don't want to go much wider than your hips are wide. So we're not going too wide with the feet. Slightly wider than the hips is good. And then I'll show you side on. If you go down in the squat and your heels come up, it might be helpful to use these little plates to put underneath the heels, just to begin with. And then later on, when you have a bit more flexibility, you can then go without them. Okay, so when you squat, I want you to imagine that you're sitting on an imaginary chair behind you. So your body weight slightly more in the heels, but your toes are still firmly on the floor. Imagine that you're sitting down on that chair behind you. You're just touching your bum. Boom. And then you come up with your glutes doing the working part of the movement. So that would feel like you're pushing the earth away from you and your bum is recovering all the way forward. You're not standing with your bum out there. It has to come all the way back into alignment. So weight slightly more into the heels, toes are firmly down on the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you go back and touch that imaginary chair with your bum. And then on the forceful exhale, the last bit of the exhale, is when you push the earth away from you and your bottom recovers all the way so that your body's in a straight line. Okay, the next step here is to go down into the squat. This is once you're happy that you're doing the squat correctly. Then go up on tippy toes to strengthen the ankle stability. Slowly lower the ankles down, weight into the heels, knees are staying wide apart, and push the earth away from you, glutes doing the work. Next step, only for those who want to, you're going down into your squat, thinking of all the right ways of doing it, with your breath, with the weight shift, with your bum sticking out to the back. As you come up, you'll shift your weight and balance on one leg, the other knee comes about 90 degrees. Now you go back into your squat, and then go up on the other leg. So single leg squat with a bit of balance. And that can be a little bit challenging. It's a really fun exercise. Give it a go and let me know how you do. Bye-bye.